elsewhere, but I
Yeah.
thought
No, I'm blaming Aina with all the particular note taking.
I'm using the journal for the primary notes on the campaign, but and eventually I'm probably just going to be like, I should probably separate it to different documents. I should also open Lucky Break's character sheet.
So for the top of Zero's back, let's say that he's still unconscious.
Yeah, to keep things easy, we'll keep things going for the moment.
And Lucky Break will then go over to Roderick and jostle Roderick awake. Roderick? Or actually, Lucky Break never got Roderick's name. Roderick was the only one that did not introduce himself to Lucky Break.
Yeah. Basically, he's getting a lighter tap of the hoof on the sleeping form, like.
Lucky Break like pokes at Roderick and kind of starts waiting on him. He's like, Mr. Griffin?
Squirrel thing? Tiny squirrel thing?
Yes.
It's like, are you awake, Mr. Squirrel? Well, this thought I'd wake you up, Mr. Squirrel Griffin.
We need to be moving. The blood
Hold
might
up.
attract predators.
Okay, I had to remember what was my accent for this little bastard again. And I remembered it's Italian.
You
It's
had
a me, Roderick.
You had like the Mario. I think you were going.
Yes, it was
for.
Italian. I was the stereotypical Italian.
Wake up, Mr. Squirrel Griffin. Going.
What the hell happened?
You fell asleep.
You got magic.
In the
What
face.
magic to me? What magic to me?
He takes the lance with the impaled little pony and points with it to the loaded one up, penguin being loaded up onto the one that one I believe, and with that
I've heard of
when you
being
finish-
shafted before, but that's ridiculous.
That was terrible.
Well,
The puns will never. no
Lucky
matter
Break.
what. No matter what character I play, there will always be puns. This is
with that,
this
Ah.
is a, this is a
Take the
standard,
lance.
and it will always be. It is a permanent state of being.
I'm back. Sorry, my utility company decided to call me at the worst of times.
No worries.
Everybody's calling. So I guess Penguin now wakes up after he gets loaded up onto
Zero's back, yeah.
Oh, yes,
back,
okay. So
now he wakes up.
he wakes up
I
from
guess
some kind of nightmare.
jostling
And,
him around a lot.
yeah, he wakes up from some kind of nightmare and like looks around really quick. Utilities! I paid the gas bill! And then he looks around where he is and he realizes that, alright, that's where we're at right now.
Lucky Breaks, oh, you're awake. Penguin.
And he looks exceptionally nervous. Yes, they're not gonna come after me about the utilities too, are you?
No, because we're not. I already took care of our rent.
Okay.
Before
Do
we
we?
left.
He kind of scratches his head. I don't even think we have a house, realistically.
Well, I have a house.
That sounds complicated.
You live in my house.
Oh, and he kind of like scratches his head. Don't come after me for the rent. I promise I paid.
Lucky Break is I'm letting you live in my house just without paying you. You can just live with me.
He still looks nervous at this. He looks so nervous.
I hear those chuck looks out of you. I know there.
Lucky Break will say, well, without paying anything, you can just live. She's like, don't worry, it's okay. You don't have to worry about paying anything.
I hear those chuck looks out of
He
you.
just still looks nervous. And that's just part of the character at this
So
point.
Lucky Break,
Don't worry. I have fears about paying for gas myself. I tap Zero on the gas tank.
Oh, they've done. I know they've done some new stuff and all, but it's nice to actually see. Okay.
What's this?
Uh-oh,
It was
unavailable.
unavailable.
Okay.
Well,
All right. Well, I'll move you to the world map as you begin to travel a little bit more.
Lucky
I say
Drake
world map.
will swiftly apologize to Roderick, and we'll say it was. Don't worry too much. It was an accident.
Okay.
Little tiny things were just all over the place.
I still think we should have just brought them little foods up or maybe little birdhouses or something. But they were just really mad, and now I feel bad.
Lucky Breaks. I don't think we needed to kill them either, but I guess. But I guess we didn't have much of a choice.
It was rather unfortunate. You know, sometimes I do things like this and it reminds me of my days in primary school where I would get bullied constantly. And sometimes I would think to myself, how could somebody do something like this? And then you meet these little things and you kind of wonder, oh, this is probably why. I'm not annoying you, am I? And he looks nervous.
Lucky Break says, "No, you're not."
Okay.
Okay. Let us continue.
So you continue down through the forest, moving as sort of best you can. What was your survival check for the day? That was initiative, perception.
I think we had a. It was 11, I believe, 11 or 13,
For survival,
because we had 2 people aiding.
yeah. Oh yeah, because it was you who was doing it. That makes sense now.
Lucky Break has the survival instincts of a sandwich, so.
Thankfully, we have people that have the skill. for
Oh,
once.
this is a good start to the session.
Let's see.
Pretty good start, though.
Where couldn't find my sheet for a second.
Wow, everyone's actually got pretty good perceptions. I'm
You-
very thankful.
Everyone who got over 20.
Hold up, one more coming up.
Oh, okay.
Get anything. I'm hoping I get that one. I'm praying for it.
Okay, so everybody over 20, as you're coming from this sort of cave that this tree is making,
Lucky
Like-
Break.
Almost like something's reflecting the light.
Lucky Break, still humming the bars to himself, kind of. He will.
I mean, aren't we supposed to be looking for Lilac?
Yeah, a white and purple pony.
Oh, do you know what
Oh.
she's wearing?
This is more something which is like metal, not metal, like
Mineral?
mineral type thing, yeah.
Yeah, I know that. Mecca's just being Mecca, you know?
You pointed out. Lucky Break. Oh, that looks kind of pretty.
How far away is it?
I mean, it's not far. I mean, it's just off the beaten track you're on, so you can easily get there without.
I'm going to fly over.
He doesn't go looking at it. Well, because he doesn't know whether it's safe or dangerous.
As you fly over there, you do have to start sticking your head in to go and have a look.
Before she,
Before
before she's basically going to do that, he's going to call out, pull back, throw a
What?
torch in, and we'll fish out a torch.
I'm going to summon my guide and I'm going to send them in.
Oh, if you need something lit up, I can probably just make a rock glow.
It's fine,
can
it's fine.
make-
I'm not going to stick my head in.
Boop, boop. Little,
How
little
many
tiny.
rounds can you summon your little guys for today?
Infinitely.
Oh, they're infinite.
Yeah.
Is that the other ones are limited to?
I have to resummon them every 6 seconds.
Ah.
Which takes an action, so.
No, fair enough. That's fine. I knew there was something about it, so you just have to resummon it. So they disappear into the darkness, which very quickly becomes. They give off light, don't they?
They can't fly, no.
No, they give off light.
Oh, well, that's a good question, actually. They are technically inhabitants of the fire plane. It's not really, they do the flame on ability as well that they have permanently on.
They've got that permanently on. Okay, so I assume they're giving off like a low glow more than
Probably like a torch.
rather than a
I
torch.
think it's probably more like candlelight.
Yeah, it's not described anywhere, but it's reasonable to assume.
So they quickly run off into the hole that you've basically turned around and gone, oh, look, go down here. I want you to check it out type thing.
Mhm.
At which point, it becomes very obvious that there was something else in there. And I will bring you here. And I'll bring up this, because technically, some people are not in space. I apologize.
Just a moment.
That's fine.
That was the phone I was hearing?
I believe so.
Huh. Okay.
Yay, phone calls.
And he hung up after I answered. Great. That's the.
Obviously, they want to talk to
Be
you.
right back.
All right. I'm back. Yeah.
Okay. So,
We all have to roll, I assume.
yeah, basically.
There it is.
You're not nice enough to
I continue my thing of rolling under 10 today.
There we go.
when it matters, then you roll what you need.
Let me see.
Weirdly enough, so far, yeah.
Well, you're basically just letting everybody else get their go before you just murder things.
I can appreciate that sentiment. Thank you.
Hey, Lucky Brick's getting his good old 2.
Right. So, do that.
That's okay. I can.
Okay.
That's okay. I can go. I'll go last. It's not a big deal. I can help. That allows me to help everyone.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to make sure I got the right thing. Okay, so it's one of these things instead. There's that many of you, right? Wrong icons. Okay, let's just go with. Actually, to make my life easier, I'll use these icons, but you guys will have to obviously do knowledge nature checks to know what they are. They are not what they look like.
Okay.
Alright.
Hang on.
Inspiring.
So, where was I? I need to look up those stats instead of these stats.
Did I not give her that?
At the end of the module for that. Okay, so.
Oops.
Add to tracker. Cool. That gets. Well, they're going fast. And those ones are. I have preset stats for them.
Don't forget to roll your swarm too.
Oh yeah.
They're going on my turn.
Oh, okay. They do go on your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they have to because I summon them, and then they disappear again at the end. Well,
Okay.
at the beginning of my next turn, basically. At this point.
Okay. I figure I was looking through it and see that, so I figure like, wait, did you need to?
Yeah. So they would essentially disappear, and then I would have to summon them again.
Okay. An active maintenance, basically.
Yeah. At level 2, they stay for 2 rounds. At level 3, for 3, and so on. So.
Okay.
Alright, Penguin. I'll describe it to everybody. So as the small people start to run in, a wild animal emerges from its lair, and obviously it looks like it's ready to attack, or at least wants to have a nibble on all of you.
Oh no.
Well, nibble on the little fire people.
That is an ill-advised strategy.
Well, yeah, it can though.
Oh yeah, I hope it will.
This is not how
Well,
I
listen,
imagined
it's
today
an animal.
going. Have a nibble on me. Oh, it's my
Could you repeat
turn.
that?
It's my turn. Sorry. I thought you said something
Yeah,
was
it's
coming
your-
out. I thought you said something was coming out to
You're over
nibble.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So,
you're over here, very much safe away from the creature.
all right. Is this the thing that the only thing we can see right now?
Yeah.
A big one
Hmm.
and a small one, apparently.
You probably can't see the small one, but it's there to make my life easier.
All right. Alrighty. In that case, let's think. What would Mr. Penguin do? He would probably, do the thing that he did before. And he kind of pulls out his claw and he starts to spellcast. And that's what he's doing. And he is casting. Let me just make sure. Boop. I'm casting End Initiative. Right over here.
Where's the center of it?
Center.
Just there.
It's it's 30, right? Or 10 foot. Yeah, it's right here.
Because you want to do it from the center of the square rather than because it does it like this.
Oh yeah.
So
Meow.
you want to do that. That
Yep.
will affect the guides if you go for that.
So you probably want to center it more along the lines of like right here.
Fine.
Well, are the guides mindless?
I mean, they'll disappear on either turn.
They are there.
If your guides are
The
mindless,
guys
then
are here.
I know, yeah. If your guides are mindless, though, it's a mind affecting spell, so it wouldn't affect.
They are not mindless, no.
Okay, yeah. Then right here. That'd be the edge of it, right?
Right here. Okay. That is fine. So it needs it's a blast. One or more creature. How many hit? Up to 4 hit dice. How many hit dice is this creature? It is surprisingly that many hit dice. Okay. So I need a will save.
Mr. GM. Your DC is 16.
No. Plus. Yeah. Okay. Oop.
Darn it.
It seems to shake it off, and the other one, because it's the area of effect.
I am back, and I'm sorry. The landlord appeared with a renewed version of our lease, so I had to go answer.
No worries.
worries.
Just give a roll for initiative. We
This
figured something that may or may not be what it appears to be.
How much? What's its health, please?
Oh yeah. Also, Penguin.
Okay.
Please roll knowledge nature.
Oh, okay. I'll roll nature. In case it's needed. It's not like I'm smart or anything like that. Oh, apparently not today. However, my penguin is also going to roll knowledge nature. Thank you very much. That's his turn. Mr. Gunter's turn is also going to be using that thing. No, I need to pull up his sheet here first. Alright, where is he actually? Any backups? Meow. Penguin. thought I had it here. No matter. I'll pull up his sheet. You can forego. Actually, no. His bonus should be 1d20 plus 3, which might not be. And that's Gunter's, so I'm not sure if that would help or not.
Is that his knowledge nature or is that his initiative?
I just usually have Gunter go with Pingwing because familiar and he's on his back.
Oh, Gunther gets a turn. Cool.
Yeah, Gunter. Well, yeah, because Gunter's a familiar.
Well,
He's not an
he's-
animal companion.
Oh my god.
He's also a
I
sage,
always
so he
forget about
gets.
Gunther.
Yeah, Gunter's a sage archetype, so he gets every knowledge skill.
So was that the knowledge check or what?
Yeah, for the penguin, yes, and then the one above is obviously for Pingwing.
Okay. 15. No, you are not sure what exactly this creature is. Actually, no. Wait a minute. It's temp because it's common. Okay. Ignore me. GM's forgetting his own rules. You recognise this as a wolverine.
This information is conveyed to the party.
Neat.
You can ask a question about it.
Ooh. Hmm.
It doesn't have to be stat information. You can ask more general info about them as well if you want to.
Does it look like it's just protecting its baby?
It potentially does. I'll give it to you. Yes, it does look like it is protecting its home.
Oh, there you go. He kind of like looks out after he's trying to put it to sleep. Don't kill it. She's just being protective, and I'll feel really bad if you do.
Okay. Guiding.
So
Well, my
both
guide's
of them are
gonna
awake.
my
or just
guide's
one?
gonna disappear.
Okay. Are they coming back before I remove them?
I don't think so. No. And I'm gonna back off and see what it does. I'm sorry we disturbed you.
Okay.
That's my turn. Yeah.
That's your turn. Our little squirrel friend, what are you doing? Oh, our phone's ringing now. Brody, you there? Your turn.
Has anyone done anything against it? Has it attacked us?
No, it's just emerged from its little home, basically.
I don't plan on. I think that thing's my natural predator. I don't want to go near it.
Yeah, Wolverines and Squirrel Griffins? Nope, they don't mix.
Looks like there's more phone calls.
Let's see.
This is why I have trust issues. Mind you, I have many trust issues that I don't think are entirely founded in reality.
So, are you just going to pass?
I think I'll pass. I got no. It's not bothering me. I'm not bothering.
Mecha, I'm going to give commands to Zero.
Yep.
Remember that I only need above a 10 for it to listen to commands.
Yep.
Sorry about that, but you did.
Yeah.
So, other than that, I'm going to start. I'll fish out a bomb from my pack just in case. And yeah, I'm telling Zero to go stand in front of these guys and enter guard stance, like get ready to attack if anything gets near it.
Okay. You may move.
Move Zero?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, he does it on
His turn. Okay.
I know. There's something to do with mounts and movement. I looked it up ages ago and I can't remember now.
So I don't know much about mounts myself. This is new territory for both of us.
I believe if you're doing your turn from your mount, you count your movement or whatever from its turn. Maybe what you're thinking of.
Yeah. So, because I'm trying to think, I'm pretty sure if you command it to move and stuff, it moves, but it can't move on its turn. I think is how it goes.
Okay.
Hang on. Right, mounted. Mounted combat, that's what I want. Boom. There you go. Right. Your mount acts on your initiative. Counts as you directing it. You may move at its speed, but the mount uses its action to move.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay.
Good to know.
All right, so let's see what this thing it will do. So it comes out growling to there as a 5 foot sort of step. And it's obviously looking over the group and stuff like that at this point in time.
Yeah, because remember, I do have the lance slotted into the
Yeah.
bolster, so.
Well, I mean, an animal's not going to understand weapons, Fred. So,
No, I'm telling you just to remind, and I know it may or may not understand like something with a big pokey thing, but
yeah. Once it gets your turn, then you draw a weapon. If you have the weapon drawn, then it counts whatever reach you've got.
well, I have the lance in my. It's in my. The slot from the.
Yeah.
It's holstered into the thing, so I can use it to charge. So I am considered armed.
Yeah, it's when you charge, then you bring it into position. So while you're walking around, you don't constantly keep it in position. So you do kind of have to ready it in a sense.
Okay.
But just going to do that at the moment because there's a lot of you, and it's still unsure. Okay, so that's not happening there. Okay, so yeah, so it's just doing that. Just to give you an idea of this stout, muscular mammal is the size of a badger. Its snarling lips reveal a mouthful of yellow teeth. So it's sort of, it's definitely growling fairly aggressively at you. Oh, wait, they should have been the other way around. That one's staying in there, then that one comes out and does that. So, not too much changes. I think then that means your mount can attack. How to move. The mount acts on your initiative, counts as you directing it. You move at its speed. Mount uses its action to. Okay, so I don't think your mount actually has an initiative. Basically, it just acts on your turn if you move it. If it doesn't move, then it can attack.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to remove 0.
Yeah.
And we've then got, in alphabetical order on their 2s, no, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it today.
Claire.
Claire. You can just go with Claire.
Okay, just go with Claire.
Claire or Moonlight, whichever you prefer.
If I remember Moonlight, I'll go Moonlight. So Moonlight can act.
She's
Choose from
pretty
their
much
many
going
options.
to grab the hammer out and sort of ready next to it if it moves forward, but she's sort of going to sort of step back and sort of with the hammer more or less there. It's like move around, don't get close.
Okay,
We'll have the 5-foot step in the ready action. If it moves close, it gets a swing.
understood. This is the Lucian hammer,
The Earthbreaker I have.
Earthbreaker.
Yeah, it's a wand of motivation.
Then Lucky.
I guess let's see. What would Lucky Break do? He doesn't really have no help. Kind of wish I took sleep as well. I could cast Flare, and that would.
Well, so you've got two people that are trying to avoid escalation.
Yeah, Lucky Break wouldn't escalate it. Days would. Flare would be.
And
So Days. It wouldn't really be able to understand that I cast.
that you cast what?
What?
Would it be able to like a certain effect or spell would come from my? It doesn't have like obvious tells.
That is something you would have to understand more on an animal thing. If you roll me a knowledge nature, I will tell you.
Lucky Break does not have that. Lucky Break is good with people, not animals. So what I'll do is because the spell doesn't seem like it would be one to escalate the fight. It would be more of give us the chance to get away. At least by spell. I'm gonna try this.
Days. I will point out that one only affects humanoids, or in this case, I'm happy for that to be changed to Fae.
Which is okay. Then that would not. In that case, I'll cast. In that case, what I will do, Lucky Break, just that's not much to do. He doesn't have handle animals, so we can't really. Since we're not trying to escalate, no point for me to do that yet. Lucky Break will just end his turn then.
Okie dokie.
Are
Penguin.
Are you climbing? Are you on the mount or are you off? I don't know your size and all. Who's where?
The only one who's on the mount is Mecha.
Okay.
It's Penguin's turn, yes? Oh, hello? Hello?
Yep. What's
Yep.
Penguin do?
Oh, well, you see, if we're not attacking the thing, he's just gonna be like, just don't look at it. If you don't look at it, and leave it alone, he's going this way, we'll be fine.
Alright, you're breaking up a little bit for me. I heard you moving over there. Is that just basically you're just trying to move around it?
Yeah, he was pretty much like, if you just keep walking, we'll be perfectly fine. Just don't look at it in the eyes, or look like a snack, or something.
Rightio. So, just moving, keeping to the edge, moving away, not doing anything aggressive.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Lucky Break, that works for me.
Oh, I see you typing. Guiding then.
Hmm.
Can't see it. If you don't see it, can't see you.
I'm gonna follow Penguin around. Yeah. Just keep my distance and not doing much.
Okay. Then we've got Roderick.
I will just fly around this thing. I'm good. Just take to the sky a little bit and keep some distance so it don't bother. So,
Okay. Move to where you're going and indicate on the fly thing what level you're flying to.
I forget how's flying work. It's like for every 5 up, you gotta fly 10 in another.
Basically,
without
every
doing the
five, basically it's a 2 for 1 when you're going up. It's 1 for 2 when you're going down.
Yeah.
All right. No,
We're
that's
going
good.
into
I think I'm
1 for 1.
yeah. So I can probably move 3, 4, and just 10 feet.
So that would be a 2.
Higher image.
There we go. I mean, it's going to take up most of the icon, but it tells us you're in the air, 10 foot up.
Don't worry. We're used to seeing small characters as good.
So you're just doing a single move, or you going to?
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's this magical thing called double move. Yay! And I'll just chill over here so I'm not covering his, and I'll increase the height by another.
Okay. Mecha.
I can't see the freaking.
Jimmy?
Hmm?
Your turn.
Sorry. Let's see.
Yep,
So
we're
what's
just
the
moving
plan?
away.
Everyone running away?
We're just basically sort of moving slowly away from the den. Yeah.
Okay, let me just roll alchemy. Just to make sure. And yeah, I'm gonna direct 0 to the flee in this direction.
Okay.
Oop, I'm coming with. He's super fast, so
The worst thing that could possibly happen in this situation is we're trying to leave, and Lucky Break being the last small ends up.
All right. So little thing staying there. Bigger thing is going to do what it will do, and what's its movement? Okay. Oh wait. Yeah. So it's going to quickly move.
Uh-oh.
Going to quickly move to here and attack the small
Tiny
thing
one.
behind.
Damn it. Oh, Wolverines are assholes. Nature is dumb.
It's going to try and bite you. Does it have? No, it doesn't grab hold of anything if it bites, but it's going to try and bite. Numb. Uh, 16.
Let me double check, but I do believe that will hit.
Thing to remember next time. Don't leave Lucky Break behind.
13.
Noted.
They were
Yep,
the
that'll-
distraction. Run faster.
Lucky Break has a +1 normally, but this isn't an attack of opportunities. Mystic Prancer doesn't help me out in this case.
You will take 5 from its bite.
That puts Lucky Break below half and puts him and makes him shake. Lucky Break shake and cower after this thing bites at his, ravages at him.
And then we have Claire.
Seeing that, she's lowering the poking stick and is charging.
Okay.
What would be a good
Okay.
charge?
I think, yeah, you've got 10 foot there to do a charge.
Oh my god!
Let me just check its. Well, that's definitely. I mean,
That's kinda-
if it wasn't roll 20, I would be asking to check to see if your dice were weighted or not. But where you, you're charging with your lance, so
Yeah.
it gives you 10 foot reach, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you would probably stop here and then poke it.
Well, as I said, she'd still be going forward to even after the hit. So yeah, basically.
You do.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go forward, then you wouldn't be able to attack with your lance because it's outside of your hit.
Yeah, I just figured if it's like it actually kills it, he probably would have keep on going forward though. But okay.
Yeah. Well, you kind of stop there with it skewered, charge your bonus, and then the critical hit. What is con? Yes, you definitely just skewer straight through it. And it goes limp on your arms. I'm going to go with the deadly hostile things are dealt with. So I'm just going to remove the combat tracker unless anyone does anything else. So you guys can continue.
God.
Yeah, since things are dead, I'm gonna be coming back. We can poke around that hole.
You see Lucky Break shudder and shaking.
Yeah. With the thing still on the land, she's probably just gonna move forward and go, all right, like show me the. She's basically gonna take the wound and go. Just a moment, and we'll be using another charge of the satchel to restore. Oh, I forgot. It's 1d4 plus 3. So
Roderick walks over to the spear that still has it on it, and is like, "We could roast this,
take it off and use it then. 6 HP.
but it's already on the skewer. That's a waste."
That will put me all the way to 9. That will fill Lucky Break back up.
Yep.
So does anyone have a handle animal skill? Because like there's a baby Wolverine down here.
Well, we don't know that. I'm gonna send in my guide again.
Was that the,
I'm gonna summon them.
did
I'm
he?
gonna tell them to not start a fight right away with whatever's left down there.
Did
and
that
to
one-
investigate what the green glow or whatever?
Lucky
it
Break.
is.
Did that one fall asleep?
So basically, what will happen is they will go down there. One of them may get eaten. You definitely would hear them probably complain an awful lot, and there's definitely down there. And can they hurt it?
What's down there?
Do you have any ability to identify?
Well, they would know whether it's a small version of the thing that they just were chased out of the burrow by. Outside of that, not really.
They want to go with another one of these, another one of these animals.
Yeah. Mecha turns, looks at the guiding light, holds up an unused bomb, like kind of wiggles it back and forth and grins.
What you telling them in the instant, basically, because they've gone down there, they can either attack or they can move out as the rest of their movement.
Let me.
I had a feeling Lucky Break would get attacked. I know Wolverine from real life. I know Wolverines are nasty.
knock it out if you can, and then bring it out.
So that's attack. Okay, do you want to roll their attack then?
Rude. Can they do non-lethal? Can they do non-lethal damage?
Well,
It's a -4
That's
to
warm.
hit.
they don't roll for attack, so they don't get any negatives. I'm not quite sure how that works with swarms. Where's the attack on them? Did I put it on them? Yes, I did put it on them. Well, if they can attack as non-lethal, I'm not quite sure they can.
Swarms, as far as they don't roll to hit. So technically speaking, they're intelligent, so they can roll to basically because they're intelligent creatures. So if you tell them not to attack lethally, they won't.
That's a good question. What's the intelligence you need to be considered intelligent?
I think it's above 2 is they're acting like animals, and so it
Okay.
depends on what their number is.
3.
Okay, they probably wouldn't go for non-lethal then.
All right. But let's hope that they don't do lethal damage. 4 damage. And if they get attacked back, they do have a defense mechanism, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, Handle Animal is trained only. If it wasn't trained only, Lucky Break would probably...
Handle Animal works on trained animals, not wild animals. You would need to be basically a druid to try and do anything with a wild animal.
Really?
Yeah.
Handle Animal can be used to calm down wild animals.
Yeah. Let's see.
Druids can do it.
You get it from infancy. You can
Yeah.
rear a wild animal
Yeah.
normal with a handle animal.
Yeah, outside of that is just for training.
If it's like an adult, you can't do it. But if it's a baby like this, you could.
All right. Does a 4 kill it?
No, a 4 does not kill it.
All right. Well, if it attacks them back, it's gonna take damage.
It would do because obviously it was attacked. Does it get damaged straight away, or does it have to hit them?
It's gotta hit him.
Okay, so it hits.
Wish I had like veal handle animal, but all I have is my alchemy skill, and that only works
That
on
will not hit.
0.
Okay.
So they're gonna poof out of existence. I'm gonna summon them again, send them down there again.
Okay, so
Knock it out.
So,
Get it out. I want to know what the green thing is now.
all right, so you get them to attack again, so they will get. Technically, they'll get an attack of opportunity against them because.
They have to enter a square, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll do the attack of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me if it
That
hits.
hits.
Right, I'll do its damage.
Poor thing.
1,
Damage. Okay.
which you can't half any further than 1, and then then what's their defense mechanism?
Their defense mechanism is this.
Okay, what does it do? Oh, 4 damage.
Reflex save to half.
Okay.
I thought that would roll it with it. It's that one.
What's its reflex save?
DC 13.
Oh, it's actually got a pretty good one, but that's probably because of its size.
It halves for 2.
And then they'll get their attack.
Yep. Which does another 2.
Another 2 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. And then it will have its action, which is to actually attack.
Mhm.
It will then use this ability
It's gonna
because
rage.
because it's been injured. So it will attack with this number.
That hits.
Then
That confirms.
okay. So 2d4. So plus 4 to strength, so that'd be plus 2. Altogether 5.
All right. It takes 2 damage.
All right. It will stop attacking at that point. Oh, actually, I probably should. I take them off the map here, guys. There's a token, so it makes it easier for you to adjust them. They're down the hole, basically. They probably would shout out it stopped moving before they pop out of existence.
Want me to climb down there and get it then? And make offers?
Well, I think it got knocked out, so somebody small can go down there and try to get it out.
He
I'm
looks
gonna look
very-
at Lord Red.
yeah, he looks at small squirrel guy.
Squirrel. Hey, squirrel. A little tiny pony thing.
Yes.
Either one of you want to climb down this dark animal hole?
That's a terrible idea.
Yeah, it does.
I can send my
I-
guides down again, but you know.
Mecha's volunteering if no one else does it. I'm not as small as those two, but there might be little baby animals, little tiny thing.
Yes, and they might try to eat me, and I will be stuck down there.
Oh yeah, I thought you might say that, but I don't think the pink one has thought of that.
I would need it.
Yep.
Lucky Break, after calming himself after Claire heals him up, thank you.
There's a nod, and she pretty much goes. She goes to pretty much remove the impaled Wolverine from the lance.
Yep.
Lucky Break goes look at the impaled Wolverine to see if she can make a robot out of it.
And she's probably going to go back to just looking at the show, waiting for them to do whatever they're going to do.
Lucky Break takes a deep breath and is like, I'm okay now. As he's gonna be like, well, I suppose I could. He kind of pokes his head in there. What does he see when he pokes his head inside?
You see a den, and you see a smaller looking Wolverine in there, looking a little bit crispy.
Heal check. I believe heal checks can be made.
Are you doing it from a distance, or are you going in to tend to it?
He's kind of seeing if it's breathing right now.
So you're doing it from a distance.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's breathing, it'll change his actions.
All right. So roll a check to see if you can work out if it's dead or alive.
Okay, fuck's sake.
You are unsure.
I'll wiggle myself in there just a little bit further. If it's not moving, it doesn't seem to be dangerous. At the time, so he's gonna go in there and kind of get a closer look now. I'm pretty sure they can easily. I think Wolverines as standard or medium size. I think.
This is a small creature.
He breaks the exact right size. The perfect size for this. So he kind of whips his way in there a little bit because he's then
So
Wolverine.
Becca's gonna look around if there's anything edible in the immediate surroundings because she's bored. This is probably
There's
just
nothing in the immediate surroundings.
All right. Now that I'm actually right next to it, pretty much, is it still breathing?
Yes, it looks like it is breathing.
Okay. Lucky Break will Jesus. Problem with being a short leg is you can't just grab things.
Did Brony fall asleep?
I'm sorry, I cast sleep on him.
I don't think so.
I just thought I heard him snore.
I think that's okay. So Lucky Break will pull it out to the best of his
Yeah,
ability.
it weighs probably as much as you do. So as long as you can drag out your own weight, it'll.
Oh, let's actually see if I can do that. Okay. Push drag is 400.
Yeah, so you'll be able to drag it out. Alright, so where do you want to drag it out to?
I kind of carefully. I do this all carefully. I'm not
Okay.
taking it out or anything. So I kind of pull it out to about here-ish. We can share the same square, actually, I think.
Can do.
He's like, oh, it's just a baby. I think. Very small.
Alright, you've pulled it out. Everyone can see it. It is definitely a smaller one of the one you've just impaled.
Mecca takes a running leap into the now vacated hole. She
Okay.
casts light on her horn.
Right. You're in the hole. You can basically start looking around if you wish.
Yes. Perception?
Now,
Yeah.
Mecca, on the other hand, is in that hole.
What's everybody else doing while Mecha jumps into the hole to dig around?
Okay, I missed.
Claire's trying to double check on the trail.
Okay.
So what
the
what
trail
exactly-
does seem to sort of do a little bit what you guys were going to do, which was a bit of a wide berth around.
What
Yeah, so
does
it probably she ran in, it came out or whatever, and basically she kept running.
I'm just a slight
So,
bit behind.
Lucky
What were-
Break's place.
Oh, sorry.
What was that about the Wolverine duck?
I was like, I'm just a slight bit behind. Were we attacking a Wolverine? Like, I know that we were attacking something and we went in the hole, and I
Oh,
kind of missed that bit.
Oh, basically what happened is the poking stick put it into the Wolverine.
Aw.
The
We
other
tried
things.
to walk away, but basically when everybody walked away, it kind of just charged at Lucky Break.
Yeah.
And got impaled.
Weak
Weak link. Thought it could get a good meal out of the deal, and it thought wrong.
And then Lucky Break after dropping to half turned into Penguin.
Based.
Passed out.
Didn't pass out. He gets shaken. He goes into shaken every time he drops below half.
Oh. Well, is he still like bad? Like, or did you guys
No,
heal
No,
him?
it's been healed.
He healed up.
Claire
Okay.
bandaged him up, and
Lucky Break. Well, is anybody good with?
Only robot animals, you hear from the hole. If the robot is mine, but if not,
I'm gonna have a
Animals
look at
make me
what Mecca's
nervous.
doing in the meantime.
Ha! Ow!
Well, for those above ground, is anybody doing anything with the smaller Wolverine?
Is somebody taking care of it?
Not at the moment. Only somebody's dragged it out. That's the only action.
Would Lucky Break know Gunther is good? Knows about animals, being a penguin.
I mean, you could ask him.
The two of them have lived together for a while, so Lucky Break will say, doesn't Gunther know?
it would be like that, like baby bird being raised by a cat, but in reverse.
It's
Ping-
like,
Bird raising a kitten.
Penguin looks toward Mr. Gunter. Gunter, do you know about animals like this? And he goes, "Ah." And Penguin looks back. He said he doesn't much like the dogs. They like to bite him.
huh.
Well, if nobody else is taking care of it, then Guiding will have a look at it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Break
out
I
of
hope that
character.
no one has asked the person with heal to actually look at this thing.
Out of character.
love that.
Like,
Good.
Gunther doesn't have handle animal, nor can he speak with other animals. He has to speak with his own kind.
If he has knowledge, nature is more. It's Lucky Break. It's more
Ah,
just.
okay.
It's more asking if he knows about animals.
Oh, yeah. Then in that case, yes. Like, both Gunther and Penguin have knowledge nature.
So Lucky Break will ask, do you think this thing's old enough to be able to take care of itself a little bit?
Can I roll knowledge nature for those things, GM?
Yeah. What is it you were going to do knowledge nature for again?
We're trying to figure out if this thing is old enough to probably take care of itself.
Lucky Break was asking if he can tell if it's old enough to kind of live on its own. A little,
Oh, okay.
or if it's too young for that.
It still looks hurt, Guiding. You don't think you've done any help with any of the injuries or anything like that. Let's have a quick look. It's probably not quite at the age where it would be able to defend itself, but surviving is a more questionable thing.
We do have somebody that can, dress wounds and stuff, right? I look into at the others.
Lucky Break will, having exhausted all of his options, because actually Lucky Break wouldn't be one to hesitate with that too much. So Lucky Break will take account of everyone, and he's like, oh, I didn't ask. He's like, Claire. Is he?
She turns and looks. Yes.
Do you know how to? Do you know how to take care of animals?
I can kill fish.
It's not like I have a penguin or
That
anything.
No.
But you can wounds, right?
Yes. She.
I
She has this deadpan look at that.
Lucky Break just has a look on his face that says, I don't want it to die. Like,
Can you have a look at this one? I don't think I'm doing it any favors.
he wants to take it home with him, but he can't do anything with it because Lucky Break doesn't handle animals.
Let's
Or at
see,
least he doesn't
check
have
on
ranks.
the disease real quick.
I might. Did I get handle animals a class skill?
Sense motive on Penguin.
Uh,
Do I notice that he wants to say something?
Yeah.
He definitely seems quite nervous and what have you, but you wouldn't. There's definitely something up.
That would be let's see, with treating that's some of those are too
Not
deadly.
bad.
That would be a 28.
Yeah, you would.
believe.
Was that to just stabilize it?
Yeah, to stabilize.
Yeah, that's fine. You're able to stabilize it.
What you do with it's up to you now. And with that, it's like, but regardless, we need to be getting on. The
Well,
daylight is burning.
My guide now has a mount. Okay. Penguin, what's wrong?
Well, I can.
Lucky Break.
He kind of waves his claw a little bit. I can just heal him. I can do that, I got
Lucky
the
Break
spells
will
for it.
carefully put it back into the den and then cast Virtue on it. And then walk away.
Sorry, Penguin, I didn't catch all of that.
I could just, and he kind of waves his claws, heal it. I have magic for that, but if you don't want it, then that's fine too. Also, I know how to probably take care of it. It's not like I don't have a familiar or anything like that, but that's just me. Did you hear any of that, or?
The second sentence?
She
I'm
has
sorry.
basically Penguin has magic that could basically take care of it if need be, more or less.
Am I cutting out? Like, I don't know if I'm cutting out half the time. Like,